In this video, we're going to be talking about the defensive side of the ball, again, going into free agency. What safeties can the Raiders actually go for? Or what is it one Raider that we really think we should be interested in getting in free agency? In this video, we're going to be talking about one particular safety in free agency that the Raiders should go get to help out this Raiders defense in the depth at the secondary position. So check out this video coming right up.
Once a Raider, bruh, always a Raider, bruh. Shit simple as that. You look silver and black. Lot of bread invested in that O-line. Car insurance cost the arm and the leg to reach that goal line. It's go time.
What is going on, Raider Nation? What is going on? It is your boy Darian coming to you live with another video. It is the Spotlight Raiders Talk. Shout out to all the subscribers that have subscribed to the YouTube page. And this is your first time ever being at our YouTube page. We would suggest that you subscribe, hit the bell button, and get the latest news and all Raiders news. But we're back here with another Raiders video. In this video, we're going to be talking about more free agency that's going to be on the defensive side of the ball. Now, this one particular safety that I'm really interested in, and I saw this on RaidersWire.com, and I had to do a video on it. So shout out to Raiders Wire for this particular safety, and that is former Indianapolis Colts safety Malik Hooker. Now, he is a good safety for this Indianapolis Colts defense, which is a top 10 defense in this NFL. Now, we all know that we had a lot of rotation with the safety position with Abra being out to COVID and injuries, and then we had to switch out with Jeff Heath. We don't know if he was going to put LaMarcus Joyner back there. We had a lot of questions at the safety position this past year, and I think Malik Hooker could come in and actually help this Raiders defense out. So let's check out and see what RaidersWire.com had to say about bringing in Malik Hooker for the Las Vegas Raiders. Now, according to RaidersWire.com, Malik Hooker could be an answer for the Raiders at free safety. In order for Gus Bradley cover 3 defense to work, he needs a rangy free safety that can cover in the middle of the field. With only 3 players, 2 cornerbacks, and a safety in deep coverage, the free safety has to cover a ton of ground and needs to be able to make plays on the football. The model for this is Earl Thomas, who is ironically enough is a free agent, but however that seems unlikely considering that he didn't play all in 2020 and he turns 32 in May. But that type of a player is what we need to have a successful cover 3 defense in the NFL. There's only a handful of type of safeties in the NFL that is rare to find players that elite instincts and athleticism to require to thrive in that role. But one player that absolutely was born to play in that scheme, and that is Malik Hooker, formerly of the Indianapolis Colts. Now, Hooker is set to become a free agent next month as the Colts declined his 5th-year option last year, suffering several injuries. He is not expected to cost much on the open market. However, he could be one of the steals in free agency and has proven to be a dominant cover safety in the NFL. In the recent article by Pro Football Focus, Hooker was named one of the league's most underrated soon-to-be free agents. Here is the site's thoughts on what they had to say about Hooker entering into the 2021 offseason. For that kind of contract, any cash-strapped team in need of a single high safety should be absolutely be in on Malik Hooker. Now, in 2017, 15th overall pick, had an issue with injuries throughout his career, but most recently tore his Achilles in 2020. Still, Hooker can provide a quality coverage over the middle of the field when he is healthy. He even managed to generate the 25th most WAR among all safeties in 2018 and 2019 seasons combined. Now, Hooker is projected to earn $2 million per season in free agency, barely above the veteran minimum. If that's indeed the cost to sign him, the Raiders should jump all over that as he can play the free safety role at the high level for whatever number of games he is active. Don't be surprised if Hooker ends up in the silver and black, as he's a perfect scheme fit for Gus Bradley and would immediately upgrade their defense. This is one of the best low budget signings that the Raiders could make this offseason. I have to agree with this. Because it's a lot of uncertainty there at the free safety position, and it's not too many people that can play that high safety like in the Gus Bradley scheme. We just know this for a fact. Now, Malik Hooker, we all know that he did tear his Achilles in 2020, but you cannot beat the fact that $2 million is not breaking the bank with us when it comes to the salary cap. Now, $2 million, and you bring him in for 1 or 2 years, you're not really breaking the bank for him. And on top of that, you put more depth at the safety position, which we did not have this past season, knowing that we have so many players go down. We didn't know who we was going to put as safety, and now I think we could bring in a Malik Hooker, that type of guy that can really come in and be an impact in this cover 3 screen, in this scheme when it comes to Gus Bradley. Now, they did say earlier in the article stating that Earl Thomas is on the market and he is turning 32 in May, but I just feel like at the end of the day that Earl Thomas is not the guy for us. He's going to want a lot of money, and he's going to want a long-term contract. Now, we go out and get Malik Hooker that could play the same fit scheme as Earl Thomas and pay $2 million. I think that is more logic for our Raiders, knowing what our salary cap situation is. We don't know who we're going to release. We don't know who we're going to keep. So now it's just a give and take on what's going to happen. But I think Malik Hooker would be a great fit for Gus Bradley's cover 3 defense. They played that in Indianapolis because he's kind of familiar with it, but not under Gus Bradley. But I feel like he will come in and bring a big boost to the safety position. But let me know what you think about this guy. Let me know what y'all think about Malik Hooker. Do you think he'll be a great fit for us, knowing that he only worth $2 million for like 2 years, which is not bad at all? But let me know what y'all think in the comments. Comment, like, and subscribe to the channel. It is the Spotlight Raiders Talk. We'll see you in the next live stream or in the next video. Peace.
Once a Raider, bruh, always a Raider, bruh. Shit simple as that. You look silver and black. Lot of bread invested in that O-line. Car insurance cost the arm and the leg to reach that goal line. It's go time.